Check, check. Check 1, 2. If you in there claiming that you're upset that I'm running behind, you might got too much European in your gene. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm tired of it. What's up, Lucy Sky? I'm tired of it. All I do is grind so we all can shine. And only thing I get is disrespected. I just want to give you the truth. Let me grab one more thing before I get out of here. Let me grab one more thing before I get out of here. I want to grab one more thing. Let me pause myself.
All my money is
let me answer that. Let me tell you.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Lord, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European, how to bathe. And looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love Lil Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But when the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number.
On the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
All you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. You look and sound good, but that's only on the surface. Probably working for the people. Now tell me what's your purpose. Ain't worried about your homie, but know that I know every mo that rockin' fast. He ain't my bro. Yeah, you know I ain't slow. I seen it all before. How they try to kill the prophet, it was all for dough. And some got it right now. Don't say that I'm not down. I'm coming for my vast estate. I want my town, my shirt, my stores, my school, my nation. Sick and tired of the procrastination and debate. Y'all keep hating when love is the savior. You don't love yourself, so you can't love your neighbor. That's why you kill and fight and marry out of your race. If you ain't for Moore's world, then get out of my face. Cause Chinese love China, Italians love Italy. If you used to love the Moore's world, come on and build it with me. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. That's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the
On the count of three, hit that thumbs up button, share, share, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up.
I be that more you gon' remember.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. LA. I be that more you gon' remember. New York. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law call my number.
On the count of three, hit that thumbs up button, share, share, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Where is Tariq getting all this cash?
Shout out to hold on. I'm missing hold on. What I'm doing. Shout out to Miss Vicky Dillard. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Shout out to Miss Vicky Dillard. Crazy as a bed bug. Good goodness of grace. What up, I am black, I am. Vicky is... What in the world Vicky got on? Come on, Vicky. Vicky got a whole suit with gloves. She should have got the Kanye West cover-up mask, too. Remember Remember Kanye West wore the whole stocking cap over his face? She should have got the matching stocking joint with the outfit. That'd have been dope. What in the world? Where is Vicky going? Where is Vicky Dillard? Where is she going with this stuff on? Where do they wear this stuff at? I ain't never seen nothing like it. Look at that. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Where in the world is she going with a glove bodysuit on? Oh my God, man. Family, I don't know where you from. But where I'm from, I have never seen nothing like that in my life. For real. I seen her in the other suit I showed on the cover. She had one, but I guess she don't want to leave no fingerprints. It makes sense. It just makes sense that she don't want to leave no fingerprint. Hold on 1 second. Let me put this link up in here, man, in case y'all want to support the good brother. But if you do anything, at minimum, family, at minimum, please share the video. Please share the video. Thanks for all your support. Man, I put in a lot of work. The reason why I be late, because I be still finding stuff to tell the story. You know what I mean? For real. I be working all the way up to the minute. It takes me about, sometimes this is the difference between me and a lot of other podcasters. A lot of other podcasters, which I'm going to do that too. I want to tell some stories that interest us in our morning show once I find out how I can fit myself back into my schedule of the morning show. But many podcasters, they just grab stories off the news and, every channel got the same stories and da-da-da. Well, people would say that too about me if they look at the titles and they see Tariq. But in other words, what I'm trying to say is they may say the same thing about me, but what I do is I try to make sure I give you some fresh stuff all the time. That's right. We got a couple more months to go. Don't y'all know that? We got a couple more months to go. So I try to make sure I keep it fresh and up to date for you. We still got things to do. Thank you, Black Girls Read, Betty. Appreciate the Cash App. Listen to me. We still got a couple more months to go. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all know that I am the first? I'm making history. Listen, for all those that's mad that I'm doing these shows back to back to back, please, family, I am making history. Do you know that most people that have came at Tariq Nasheed, they either lost their channel or they just couldn't keep up, and so they went on to other subjects because Tariq Nasheed ran them off. You know what I'm saying? Ran them off. Did y'all know that? Tariq Nasheed had intimidated, had made a bunch of strikes on that channel. Do you know he made like 8 strikes on my channel? Press 7 if y'all remember when I had to pause my channel for a second. He made 7 to 8 strikes on my channel at one time. And I went and took the administrative approach to YouTube, and within the 7 days that they give you, and I resolved it. I need to give y'all a class on that, YouTubers. He has gotten many people channels taken down for copyright infringement, for using his stuff and all that. Many channels taken down. You follow what I'm saying? I got to give y'all the special sauce. Anybody got YouTube channels out there and they need the special sauce? I can give you the for a Moorish American History Museum, I can give you the special sauce. And I don't even want the $1 million one. All you got to do is get me one of them containers that come from China, and we'll call it a museum. They go for the liquor store. I'm sure that you will go for one of them containers from China. And we'll call it a museum, long as we call it that. I mean, that's right. And we be selling hug malls and chilling. Don't worry about this Moorish stuff. We'll be, that's right, see now. We'll be selling hug malls and chillings, and we'll just say it's foundational, Moorish, black, all history. We'll mix it all up. That's right. Foundational Black Moorish History Museum. That's right. We'll mix it all up. That's right. Matter of fact, we make it a long name. Foundation Moorish Nation Hebrew Kemet Christian Indian Native Aboriginal Museum. And we'd just be a little container that, you know, the containers that come from China. It'd just be right there. That's it. That's right. And the meat gonna fall off the bone. That's right. And we just goulash. And we just call it a museum. Y'all will go for it, won't you? Nah, y'all too intelligent. Am I yelling too much? Do we got any new people in the building? Do we have any new people in the church? Won't you stand up and tell us where you're visiting from? Anybody ever went to church? I'm a Moorish American Muslim. I didn't grow up in the church, but I didn't visit a few times. Don't y'all hate when they tell y'all, would you stand up and everybody just look at you? You know good and well you a heathen. Why you put me on the spotlight? Hey. Somebody say, please leave the Hebrews out of the museum. Anybody ever go church, family? I tell you, where you visiting from? Like, man, come on, stand up. Or your family member tap you. Stand up. You know good and well you heathen. You don't want to stand up. Everybody know who you are. Exposing yourself. Yeah, that's right. But I'm here for the grifters. I'm not trying to be a Moor. There's nobody trying to get you to be no more. You are what your forefathers were, whether you like it or not. Hey, Big L, being a Moor is not something that you go and grab and say, today I'm going to be a Moor. It don't work like that. When the understanding hits you, whatever you identify with, that's your reality. Nobody asking nobody to. This is the wrong network. This is the wrong network. We gonna put these frauds out there. Let me tell you this, Big Al. We all come from a one-source history when it get to the nitty-gritty. We come from one-source history. You feel what I'm saying? So you are me and I am you. You call yourself which one. But you are me and I am you. You call yourself which one. You my brother. I love you. And we going to beat the brakes off of them, Big L. We going to beat the brakes off of these frauds. We ain't going to stop, man. We ain't gonna stop.
On the count of three, hit that thumbs up button, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up.
We ain't gonna stop.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
We ain't gonna stop.
It's about that time, y'all.
We ain't gonna stop, Big Al.
It's time for us to go hard.
Big Al.
It's time to expose the fraud.
It's time
to go hard.
It's time.
It's
Come
time
on.
for us to go hard.
Come on,
It's time
short
to
bus
expose the
people.
frauds.
Rock with me.
It's time to
Short
expose
bus
the frauds.
people.
It's time for us to go hard.
Come on.
First of all, let me welcome y'all to Moore's World TV. Come on, it's time to go. Ain't nobody gonna deceive me. Deceive who? Deceive you. Never on my watch. Time to go pull out the pot, turn up the heat. Let's make it hot. Don't be tripping on them frauds when you're rolling with the guard. No Crip, Sonny, boxing out the Rex and Sean. Yasmin and the Queen got Sean from the Shy. Candy Chamber, Ishmael Bay, and Sinsoon. Now anybody they can get it if they gripping on the fam. Moore's World TV, investigating all scams. Gon' check my record and please don't front. Come on, keep it a buck. I ain't the wrong one. From Sinetta and Polite and Tatar Tariq Bay, Malik Zulu, Shabazz and Grandmaster J. Word to God to all the frauds. I brought them to their knees, but ain't nothing. Watch how I do to Tariq Nasheed.
Finish him.
Welcome to another edition of Moore's World TV. I'm your host, Brother Tariq.
Let's go.
Hey, let's get on these frauds' neck and let's shut them down. Let's go. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's right, let everybody know it's going down. Moore's World TV, we gon' shut it down. Share this to these two platforms. Thumbs up.
All right.
The show starts now.
It starts now.
Let's get it.
It starts now. It starts now. I told ya.
Finish him.
It's time to finish him. Family, let's get started right now. Family, let me show you. What I want to do is I want to expose how the FBA has become a scam. Now, listen to me, family. We're going to learn here today. What up, Sandy girl? Listen to me. I want you to understand that Tariq Nasheed have been hustling and scamming from the time that he walked out of that courtroom and avoided a life sentence. You hear what I say? Tariq has been hustling, lying, and scamming from the time he walked out that courtroom to avoid a life sentence. Now, we're going to get to that soon. I'm going to tell you, we're going to get to that soon. We're hopefully going to be taking the show on the road, and we're going to be getting to that soon. He's been hustling ever since. I'm telling you, he told you, don't worry about that stuff across the water. You are a foundational Black American, but if you check his past, he went to South America to identify with the Olmecs. That's right, he did. There you go. He went there, but he don't want you to go there and connect with your ancestry there. He wants you to stay stuck over here. And I'm going to tell you something, family. This is going somewhere, so work with me. You know, it's a little bit of buildup. Now, he don't want you to understand that we are native to this planet. He don't want you to understand, but he wants to understand, because the dumber you are, the more he can play games. All the way in Egypt. The dumber you are, the more he can play games, FBA. You understand what I'm saying? He's always in Egypt connecting himself with the universal international brotherhood of our people. That's right, and all the sciences that come with it. But he don't want you to do that, and there is a reason.
There is a reason. They call that in the 5% nation of the gods and earth the 10%er. The 10% know the truth, but they conceal the truth so you won't understand that you are the true and living God of the universe. They don't want you to understand that. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be the 85% of the population, deaf, dumb, and blind, while they go and retrieve all the information to enlighten themselves so they can take advantage of the 85%. So he's a bloodsucker. That's all he is. He's a bloodsucker. He's a leech. He's a leech. He knows better. He knows better. But he knows that he cannot teach those better. He knows better. He knows everything he's doing. Trust me on this one. He's really calculated at this. That's right. Shout out to the nation of the gods and earth. He's really calculated with this thing, right? Let me show you how calculated he is with this thing. Family, he's been doing tours forever. All of these expos is nothing but these things just warmed over soup. This is in 2010. The Get Your Game Right lecture, seminar. Now let me ask you a question. What did the people that went to these lectures of Get Your Game Right actually learn or benefit in the development of their mental or intellectual capacity? But he steady sold it. The only difference is today is that he's using the same methodology to sell you what he considered identity consciousness and identity awareness. But it's all a fluke. It's all a fluke. It's all a hustle. It's all a game. He has no interest in people waking up. He only have interest in securing the bag from ignorance. That's just what it is, and no one can get away from it. Listen to this. In 2010, he's on tour now. Tariq Nasheed, host of my favorite podcast and author, wrote of this article, and author of The Art of Mac and Play or Be Played and The Mac Within, is bringing to the A. His hilarious podcast, Mac Lessons, is a testament to his skill as a certified dating expert who is capable of teaching some of you young guys a few things. Even those of you who are up on game may still want to check him out just to keep an eye on your competition. This guy then trivialized finding an equal compatible partner in this journey that we call life on earth. This guy is a nut, but this is his hustle. His hustle was to find some. I know what it was. Let me break it down for you. Let me plebiscite babble just a little bit. Can I plebiscite babble just a little bit?
Keep it a buck.
All right, I will. What I'm trying to say is that when he walked from that courtroom without that life sentence that was sentenced to someone named Marcus Sanders, when that was closed, he had to find a way to make $1. He never had a job. He never punched the clock. He never created a business. Everything that he done has been a grift, a lie, and some smooth, slick talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it a buck.
I'm trying to, my friend. Anyway, it says, I digress. Tariq will be hosting the Get Your Game Right Tour Seminar in Atlanta on October the 29th. And this is 2010. 2010, he was doing the same thing that he does now. The only thing that changed, say it with me now. Say it with me now.
Keep it a buck.
The only thing that changed is the product. The only thing that has changed is the product. That's it. The only thing that changed is the product. And somebody wrote in the comment section, hold up, it's always twofold now. It's always twofold. Not only was he selling these products, of pimp nature, of what do you want to call Mac nature or game natured. Not only was he doing that, I also believe that he was infiltrating the pimp game, infiltrating the sex trade, infiltrating. I'm of the thought that he was infiltrated.
Keep it a buck.
I'm doing my best. He was infiltrating the sex trade, the pimp trade. If you remember in 2010, that was at a height. Anybody remember the Madam of Hollywood? Y'all don't remember all that? When the pimp ideals was really, really rampant? Huh? Y'all don't remember that? You know what I mean? I believe that he was a mole inside of the secret game of the freaky deaky lifestyle in Hollywood and around hip hop, our culture, and everywhere. Thank you, Lucy Sky. Lucy Sky.
Keep it a buck.
I'm telling you, you just did it, Diamond. Heidi, there you go. There you go. And around these eras of time, this is when he was playing the Mac game. And that would allow him in the circles to demolish and dismember those trades like that for those authorities who were working against that. Now, I don't condone any of that. I ain't my business. I ain't got a horse in the race. But what I'm telling you is that his mission changed every 10 years. His mission changed every 10 years. Before that, he was the fake rapper trying to infiltrate the hip hop. But he was unable to because he was garbage. How do you have 4 albums, but you ain't got nobody acknowledging your rap style, your rap? You got like four official albums, I think, if I'm not mistaken. At least I think. Ain't nobody acknowledge him. Nobody. You ain't hear every rapper say, man, I remember Tariq used to have bars. Y'all remember that one? Wash Your A. Y'all remember that? Oh, man. He had one song on there. He killed it. You ain't heard that nowhere.
Keep it a buck.
I'm doing my best. What I'm trying to say is this guy, that's right, Mayat Egypt, this guy is nothing more than a con man. And the sad part about it, I got to keep doing these shows in order to hopefully catch somebody ear. I mean, I got to catch somebody ear that fell for the okie doke. And maybe they can go and tell somebody else and tell somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They need to tell somebody. You know what I mean? They need to tell somebody. Because this is ridiculous. Check it out, fam. Let's keep it rolling. I think I give a pretty decent presentation. But we're going to find out tonight. Family, listen. The craziest thing that the people fall for with this guy, it blows me away. This guy here, listen to this fool.
I have another book that will be out Monday, the 10th anniversary of The Art of Macking. That's coming out again. So I'm doing it. I've been on MTV, VH1. You guys see me all over the place. Kitchen game, the king of game, upgrading dudes, upgrading ladies, taking you from being a false chick to a boss chick. Different guys from being payers and turning you into players. I'm from payer to player. I love it. So how did you get started coaching the game, and what qualifies you to coach the game? Because I know there's a lot of people out here that, hey, I got my game together. This dude going to tell me.
How is this a profession?
Exactly. And guys who say that, it's always
Only
the
in
dude
America.
talking about, I got the most game, I know this, I know that. And you see their woman, and she looks like a tree monkey, and his game is weak. So a real player recognizes a real player. I've been doing this for like 15 years. I started off coaching guys privately out here in LA, doing the thing. I was doing that real.
The funny thing about this is that this guy moved on a track record of promoting how to play women, how to mac women, how to dominate and overpower women intellectually. Let me tell you something, family. Me and my wife be battling. But I'm going to tell you, there's no way in the world, pardon me, there's no way in the world that I would ever want a woman that I can completely dominate. Because what'll happen is, if something happens to you and she don't have the equal mental, spiritual, ingenuity type of capacity, then everything falls apart. Everything falls apart. Why would I want to be of this intelligence and dominate someone and don't allow that equal intelligence shine? That don't make sense. What I want to be with a dummy for? If something go wrong, dummy don't know what to do. Dummy don't know what to do. And this guy has been dominating. This guy has been dominating for quite some time, family. This guy has been dominating for quite some time, family. I'm telling you, y'all think it's a game. Listen to me. It's not a game. It's not a game. This guy has been dominating children for a long time, family. He's been dominating children for quite some time. And anybody that thinks that this guy is not on a child's level at 53 going on 54, do you understand what I'm saying? All you got to do is listen to his corny jokes. All you got to do is listen to his rationale and his logic. So all you got to do is listen to it. Just listen to just one time, listen to it. And you will understand that the mentality that he has is trying to work on the level of the less intelligence. But let me tell you something. Tariq is not no dummy. He's a master manipulator. He's a master manipulator. Do you follow me? What I'm trying to tell you is that when you pay close attention, you already know that this guy is dealing with a child. He has been dealing with a child. When you look at this, the young sister there next to Connie is 17 in 2021. Look at how. Look at this. Look at this. Now, Connie over there trying to fleece the government, most likely, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? At 17 years old in 2021. Now let me tell you something now. If he is 53 today, how old was he in 2021? I mean, let me see. Yeah. How old was he in 2007? I'm sorry. Huh? How old was he? Anybody know math? If he's 52, he's 53 now. He's about to be, he's not 51. We got his new age. He got his new age. He was 37 years old. Thank you, Sean Morgan. He was 37 years old. Somebody said 38. Sean Morgan, I'm thank you. 38. I'm not good with math. I'm only a researcher. I need calculators. You know what I'm saying? I need calculators. Explosion for the calculators. What I'm trying to tell you, family, is that this guy has used his low-level mentality, acting as an art to play people for his own benefit. That's what he has done. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Fam, let me show you something real quick. What you need to understand is that this guy, he is a predator of a different sort. Family, I hope you're here to learn something today. He is a predator of a different sort. What I'm saying is he seems to target those who are of less intelligence, and he plays on it, you know. I got a question before we move into the next segment. What have people benefited from all of these books besides
downsizing their bank account. There is no one that benefited from the art of macking. There's no one on the planet Earth benefited from the art of macking. There is the Mac within. Can you imagine someone who has been seasoned with education, life skills, European education, cultural education within our groups, whatever group you may come from, life skills and experience, buying this trash? Could you imagine buying this trash and then buy into the stereotypes like the Mac within with I think it's the Asian on there? Can you imagine? Like if you're intelligent, you know what I mean? If you're an intelligent person, this is crazy. This is insane that people would buy into it. But let me tell you, a lot of what you see from Tariq Nasheed is propaganda. And I'm going to break that down to you in a minute. A lot of what you see from Tariq Nasheed is propaganda. It's not real. It's not real. Tariq is you know what Tariq reminds me of? He reminds me of, and I said this before, he reminds me of a European in the sense of this. Europeans have never really created anything from scratch. Never. It is what it is. What they do is they take something that's created and they modify it and make it their own, and then we look at it and think it's theirs. Let's go back in the day real quick. When we look at a castle right now, and then we look at what the European kings and all of that stuff, what they call the royals, whatever, and we look at these castles, we would believe that Europeans built these castles. Little do we know is that these castles was built by Moors, North Africans, when they conquered the area. These was Moorish castles. But then a lot of the structures in Europe, even the churches and cathedrals, they were built by Moors of North Africa. But today, when you look at these Europeans, you will be like, oh man, look at that, they live in a castle. And you would think that they got some ancient history when they only occupied once they were able to expel those who occupied it before, which was your brothers and sisters. But in this world, they have the ability to remix everything and sell it back to us as if they are the originators of it. You follow me? But now, somebody said, with time period, I don't want to get too off on this. I'll post it on Twitter. Foundational Buck Breaking American, my man. But anyway, so what Tariq Nasheed does is the same thing. Listen, family. He does the same thing. This is how you know that he is doing things from a script. I showed in the show before that the Hidden History Museum is not a new idea. The Hidden History Museum was designed by a European in Washington, D.C., and the feds was on him real tough. The feds ultimately, some kind of way, it got snuffed out. It still exists, but it's small now. And he was exposing the hidden history of some of these infiltrated wars, some of these propaganda-driven wars, and some of these things that will go on within the government and within the military that would ultimately cause unjustified deaths, like the Vietnam War and things of that nature. With that being said, when Tariq came up with the Hidden History Museum, I said, I know, just because I watch this stuff and I pay attention, I know that the
that the Fed people, that when they give somebody a script, all we got to do is watch Donnie Brasco. Anybody seen Donnie Brasco? Donnie Brasco is one of the most easiest comprehensible movies that you ever could see about infiltration of the Feds. Although they was infiltrating the mob, it just shows you how the writers was able to communicate with those infiltrators and lay that thing down to the letter. You follow what I'm saying? But you get to see the intricate workings of how Donnie Brasco, if you haven't seen it, I implore you to go see it. Donnie Brasco was so involved with this infiltration that he had the ability to convince the mob that he was one of them. He had the ability to commit crimes, commit murders, commit robberies, but he was a Fed. He was a Fed. And the moment that they pulled Donnie Brasco out, he was so in love with the position of the infiltration, he didn't want to come out. He asked them to give me more time. Give me more time. He was making excuses. He wanted to he loved to play the double life. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when they pulled him out, and he told them that the officer told the mob that he was a plant, that he was an agent or an informant. They looked at the federal agent and told the federal agent that they was lying. Don't say that he can't be. They did not believe him. I say all that to say this. Say this. This guy has been doing this for quite some time. This guy's been doing it I'm telling you, Stephen, it's a classic movie. This guy has been doing this for quite some time. He is comfortable doing it. He is really, really comfortable. But he got shook up in Oakland. You bet that. He definitely got shook up in Oakland. But he really, really is comfortable. This is why when people say, Tariq ain't going nowhere. No, he's not going nowhere. This is only source of income. He got a home that he has grifted. He got a home that he has grifted the people finances to finance the home, a $2 million home. Why would he come off the internet because of Tariq Bay? He got bills to pay, and he got fools that's going to pay it. Huh? He got a $2 million mortgage. He got another $1 million mortgage on the Hidden History Museum. He got a lease on the Rose. Why would he come off? Because only way he's going to stop is when they pull him out. And they're going to pull him out because his feet is being to the fire. It ain't long now. Chief Wu-Man said, it ain't long now. But he's not going to walk away. He's not going to walk away voluntarily. He got too much. Listen, fam, let me tell you something. Anybody ever live a real life and lost a job where you was living from paycheck to paycheck, and if you lose the job, everything else going to be lost? Anybody? Am I the only one? Am I the only one? This is the same thing. These grifters, they depend on these grifts in order to continue on with their lifestyle. So there is no way that a Tariq Bay is just going to make 100 videos and make somebody walk away when they know that a fool is born every day. So he's going to continue on and on. And this is why I tell people, that's why I keep making these videos. I don't care what the haters and the naysayers say. I just want enough material out there that for those who are ready and willing to wake up, they may catch one. Because each and every one has some good commentary. Each and every one have some good information. Each and every one will have them thinking and scratching their head. Period, point blank. Let me ask you a question. The art of gold digging. How in the world can that benefit somebody? The art of gold digging. He's looking at our people like we idiots and we're fools. At this time he was. At this time, he was looking at our people like we idiots and we fools and we'll buy anything. And back to my point, isn't that what the European does? I got a video coming up. Soon. And I'm going to do it on a morning show. And I'm going to share a piece with you right now. I'll share a piece with you right now. in this video, the next show I'm gonna do, it's going to be talking about, if I can find it, the next video I'm gonna do, I'm going to be talking about what they call the tethers. And I'm going to, hold on one second. I'm going to show y'all how people talk this stuff about tethers, talk this stuff about foreigners, talk this stuff. And I'm telling you, it's just a social media thing. So what I did was on the day, I think it was Mother's Day, I went downtown and I've seen the most strangest thing that I could imagine. Let me turn it up.
No problem with it. You know what I mean? Everybody capitalize.
Hold up.
Look, fam, people don't mind us being
Let's see this.
ignorant, bro. People don't mind us being ignorant.
They got the whole block. They got the whole block, right? And they selling this Mother's Day stuff, right? The whole entire block. And so what I did was, hold up. So what I did was, this guy here, I walks up to this guy. I say, he's a Muslim. So look, I say, I'm going to show all this soon. I got footage where I went around the city and I'm getting footage. But anyway, long story short, I said this guy, I said, you're not even a Muslim. Oh, are you a Muslim? He said, yeah, I'm a Muslim. I said, you're a Muslim and you selling all of this Mother's Day stuff. I said, where are you from? He said, Bangladesh. I said, do you celebrate that in Bangladesh? First, he said yes. I said, because I'm a little bit seasoned. I've had people from Bangladesh as customers doing home improvement. And so I said, why would you lie to me? What type of Muslim are you? I say, are you a lying Muslim? That's what I said. We're going to see that on my next show. Are you a lying Muslim? He said, well, no, we don't celebrate this. I said, no, you don't. I said, no, you don't. I said, what if I was in Bangladesh? I say, what do you celebrate in Bangladesh? I said, give me a holiday. Give me something that you honor in Bangladesh. And he said something and I repeated it back. I said, if I was selling you something in relation to whatever he said, I say, would you buy from me? He said, no. I said, why not? And he started laughing. I said, because you know I don't know nothing about what I'm selling and you wouldn't even trust it. I say, in good conscience, you being a Muslim, in good conscience, you can sell this trash? In good conscience? And he looked at me and kind of put his head down. I said, this is ridiculous. And now this is how you address issues. You address issues by confronting it at the grassroots level. And then I say, you know what? Then you know what I said? I said, you know what? I'm not gonna go hard. Cause you've been cooperative. You was cooperating. I said, I ain't gonna blow up your spot. I said, but this is ridiculous. I'll show the footage soon. But the point that I'm making is, when people claim that they are against something and you only hear them talking about it and not engaging those who actually demonstrate it, you know it's a fraud. So this guy is talking about it, trying to get the FBAs to engage and turn into a maniac. And so he's been doing it for years. But my thing is, why in the world is nobody waking up? The FBAs, that is. Here is 2010. He's selling the same stuff. It's just repackaged as FBA. In 2010, he's selling a instructional DVD for $56. Mac Lessons DVD for $56. What fool in their right mind would buy something goofy like that. Now, this is then. But now, back to my point. The Europeans take things, they repackage it, and they sell it back to the same people that they took it from. This is the real, this is it. The proof is where it is in the pudding, if you will. Tariq does the same thing. He steals people's stuff. He's doing lectures 2016. Hidden Colors lectures. The More Us lectures tour. More was super popular in 2016. The More Scammers was everywhere in 2016. Myself, Ali Bey, Lord Abba, Sharif Bey, who else? Grimion L, and other Moors back at that time spoke out against all of that fraud. You follow me? Spoke out against all of that fraud. In 2016, it was at his height. The Moorish thing, anybody remember? It was at its height at 2016. And he got a More Us tour. People don't even see the theme because they lose track of time. Tariq Nasheed, the More Us lecture tour. The More thing was a hype. It was really moving. It was fraud stuff. It was definitely fraud. License scam, everything. You know, you could sell your birth certificate for $1 million. You ain't gonna never get the million, but you could do all that. And so he tethered onto the Moorish thing. The More Us app. That's right. Somebody say he had the app. The More Us app. You understand what I'm saying? He jumped on everything. And this is why the FBA, this is why Moorish World TV is so important. Because I'm going to give you I'm going to help you travel back so you can see how he did then so you can identify now. Because obviously somebody must have forgot. Somebody must have forgot something. You know what I mean? Here you go. He's selling these lectures live in New York. You follow me? Selling these lectures. He's doing the same thing today. It's only a different product. People need to wake up. It's only a different product. Nothing has changed. Only the product. That's it. That's it. The only thing that changed is the product. And I'm going to tell you something. Let me just drop this so I can go to my next little phase real quick. This guy is a piece of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you tonight on this very stage. That's right. I'm going to show you tonight on this very stage exactly what you're looking at. First of all, family, let me say that the falsehood killer will now standardize our YouTube shows. I might change it because I really want to do a couple morning shows and I want to do one on Friday. But I don't want them to be back-to-back. So the falsehood killer, GS Tahaka Bay, we will be 10 p.m. Monday, Thursday, and Saturday until further notice. We want to get things in a consistent level. I had to do it like this because we got the baby, and the baby ain't trying to hear I'm live randomly just popping up live. So I'm going to try to keep it on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then I'm going to add to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to add to it. But I'm going to start right there. Now, if I change up, it's only going to be for the better because I want to get our morning show up in here. I love to do the morning show, but after y'all keep me up to 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning and the baby crying all night, you know what I mean? Talking about she wants some ninny nap, some breast milk, you know what I mean? I ain't got time to play. And how the baby can't sleep all night without, you know what I mean, need some milk. No, I don't need no milk to go to sleep. I mean, I don't need none of that. Well, why this baby so special? But anyway, I be tired, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to schedule myself around so I won't be so tired. Baby need breast milk every 2 hours. What kind of baby is this? What kind of baby is this? Need breast milk every 2 hours. It's a new age, man. Back in the day, babies ain't drink milk for about 5 days, man. The ones in Africa, they ain't got time to play that. They be writing that little cotton little sack demonstration, and they up in the field working. They ain't got time for no milk every couple of hours. What type of Americanized babies we raising around here? You know what I mean? Shout out to the motherland. Tie that baby right up in that little sheet demonstration and be out there, man, getting the vegetables. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what it is. That's right. What's them things called, too? They nice, too. Them sisters tie that thing up, boy. They don't let nothing hold them down. I'm trying to tell you, man, we spoiled here, man. But my feet hurt and all that. My wife said her feet hurt. How your feet hurt? You better get another feet. How your feet hurt? You know what I mean? Shoot. They just had a baby. I'm a beast. Say, you're corny. I'm a beast. You came all the way here to say that. You must be the beast. Then we got the beast in the building. You know what I mean? You the beast. Hey, feet hurt anyway. Yeah, the girl braided their hair with the baby strapped to their back. Yeah. You know what I mean? GS, get your milk out the fridge. I'm a beast. Say, you caught it. I'm a beast. But your name is I'm a beast. You an animal. You something wrong with you. But I believe that alone. Anyway, unbelievable. But let me show you this, family. Tariq Nasheed. You already know how the guy moved, as I showed you earlier. You know exactly how he moved. And he hasn't changed the way he moved. He's the same guy. He the same guy. He the same guy here. This is the same guy. The same guy here targeting those who have less.
Yeah. Yeah, she was walking around the house in her drawers. What, they put that wash your ass. What you know about wash your ass, Money Train? There's a debate on having a college education.
He's sitting up there in 2009 telling people that that his young girlfriend is walking around the house in her drawers. And got the nerve to upload this stuff. I got the rest of the footage, but I deal with that later. I just wanted to make a point. I just want to make a point that this guy is no different now than he was then.
And you got these ballers who got a gang of options, and these options are fresh out the bakery. These 23, 24-year-olds are choosing heavy, fresh, ain't got no kids, ain't got no baggage. So if a baller is about to make an investment in a relationship, where's he going to go? Somebody who's 40 and bitter, or somebody who's fresh and 23? Now, if you 40 and you got your mind right, you can still get in there. But 40 and bitter ain't going to cut it. In fact, when you get older, ladies, you better be more cooperative and you better have more of a soothing disposition when it comes to dudes.
So you hear what he's really saying, right? You know what he's really saying, right? When you read between the lines, you're listening to a perv. What 50-year-old man would think that that's an equal capacity of brain function, if you will, with a 22 and a 23-year-old? That's your daughter. That's your daughter, bro. He got a daughter that age. That shows you the level. That shows you the level of no boundaries, no morale, but he's talking about being some FBA. That's your daughter age. He's still talking like that today. That's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me, especially when one is a half 100 plus. Like when I see these young sisters around this city and they doing the things that is unbecoming of being ladylike, I just be like, shh, this is crazy. This is crazy. We got to do better. That's the first thing come to my mind. I don't care how they trying to look like Glorilla, how they trying to look. Oh, yeah, I know. Anybody know about Glorilla? Y'all know about that? You know what I mean? I don't care how they trying to look like the latest rappers, Beyonce. I don't care. That's nothing to me. I'm like, this guy is a nut. But anyway, let me show you. Let's get into the educational side of this real quick, family. As I told you, when them people send people, they ultimately send them with a plan. And this FBA plan is no different. Family, Bobby Hemmett told us years ago about this. Now, let me tell you something. I'm like this with people with information. If you get a piece of information and put it on the table, and I can relate to it, then I can utilize it, then I'm going to run with it. But I don't have to take all of your information and have it to be the gospel. And it's the same thing with Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett put out some nice philosophical information, and one case in point is this one here. And this explains Tariq Nasheed to the fullest in full operation for them peoples. Watch this.
To omit, you see, the indigenous black man of this particular land too. What's that? When we bought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, right, all of South America, right, all of Latin America, and this was another way to reclassify you. You see what I'm saying? Outside of power.
Now I want you to listen to Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett talked about this quite some time. Now, replace FBA with African American, and listen closely.
That's a political move that was put in by the government. You see, the indigenous black man of this particular land too. What's that? When we bought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, right, all of South America, right, all of Latin America, and this was another way to reclassify you. You see what I'm saying? Outside of power. That's a political move that was put in by the government to break you down to this subclass, you see, and not be a world community. So to call you an African American is to disconnect you from that global community and that great diaspora that we was talking about. So that's a political move.
It's a political move, family. It's a political move. Listen to Bobby.
Are you a true Native American? Yes, come on. The average Native American was this brother's complexion at the turn of the century. Now when you say Native American, it's some white person with a feather in his hair. So how in within here and blue eyes? So how in 100 years African American thing is to omit, you see, the indigenous black man of this particular land too. What's that? When we bought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, right, all of South America, right, all of Latin America, and this was another way to reclassify you. You see what I'm saying? Outside of power. That's a political move that was put in.
Now let me stop there real quick, because Dangerous Crew say it's for reparations now. No, fam, that's the front. FBA is not for reparations. You know what I'm saying? FBA is not for reparations. There's nothing wrong with fighting for reparations. There's nothing wrong with trying to achieve reparations. But foundational Black American as a concept has nothing to do with reparations. It has everything to do with giving you fake pride, fake consciousness, fake awareness so you can be sold something. Oh, I got you, brother. I got you. I got you, Dangerous Crew. I got you. But for those who don't know, FBA is being used to sell people products and goods in some fake services at expos. As I showed you at the beginning of these videos of today, the beginning of the video today is he's been doing this. This is not new. These expos, these DVDs, this stuff is not new. You feel me? This stuff is not new. These DVDs and these expos, he's been doing this stuff. It's not new. It's nothing new. It's nothing new under the sun when it comes to this guy. Let's look at it. In 2010, this DVD right here is $56. All he did was change the name of the product. You know what I mean? That's all he did was change the name of the product and change the way that he sell the product. And what I mean change the way that he sell the product, he just changed it. Listen. Ain't that something? Mac Lessons is 56. American Maroon is 28. And this is 2010. This is 2023. Well, he know that DVDs, Blu-ray, or otherwise is not as popular in being used, so he would waste his time trying to sell it at 56. But nevertheless, there it is. It's just a different product. That's it. There is no benefit in either of these products. I mean, there is no benefit in either one of these products. Each of these products is just thrown together, jumbo mumbo information, and people talking about whatever they could find in a book that you could have got in a book and probably got a better understanding of the history anyway. But it's just a different product. And now, as I said, when them people come and they send the people, you got to understand that this guy is not as sharp as people think he is. He's wickedly wise, but he's not as sharp as people think he is. What he does is he uses what them folks give him. Y'all remember this book here, Foundational American Race Beta? Do y'all think that's an original? Y'all think that's original? Who thinks that original? Let me tell you something about these ops. One thing that you have to know, when they're being moved by a puppet master, all you got to do is look hard enough and you can find where they get it from, because them people that are the puppet master, they actually write the script that they act out. And so anything that you want to know about these ops, all you got to do is do a little bit more research and you will find the origin of everything that they do, because they steal all original ideas. You understand? And they try to make it their own. Now, it's not that he's stealing it. This is what the people give him to do. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This is what the people give him to do. Eric Deggans wrote a book called Race Beta in 2012. Do you understand? They give him a script. Now, what is Race Beta? Race Beta, how the media wields dangerous words to divide a nation. Sounds familiar? Sounds familiar? Now, what Eric Deggans is talking about is the conservative media and the non-conservative media dividing the so-called black against the so-called white and da-da-da. However, Tariq Nasheed is using that same methodology to divide those born here against those were born in Haiti, against those was born in Nigeria, against those. It's the same philosophy. You know what I mean? Now, Race Baiter was about the white supremacists, if you will, was going to divide the nation in order to gain more political power. And so what he has done, took that same concept. He took that same concept within this book that underscore how the European media does it to divide all groups within the United States borders and abroad. And what he did was he took that and used it as a tool to divide us by screaming white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. When in fact, the white supremacist is him dividing you against our brother within the diaspora. That's the white supremacist. The white supremacist is saying that an FBA is better than one from Ghana. The white supremacist is saying that FBA is better than the one from Haiti. The white supremacist is saying that, yeah, we need reparations and y'all need to mind y'all business. You know what I mean? The white supremacist saying that you need to fight this one. You need to disrespect that one just to give people the concept that you are serious about reparations. That's what the white supremacists do. He's acting out the role of the white supremacist, but turning the diaspora on its head and against one another. From a social media perspective, because on the ground it's not real. See, on the ground it's not real. Because see, let me tell you something. On the ground, if someone has a better product and another group don't have it, then they're going to buy it from that group. That's just how America is. If I want me some jerk chicken, and I don't eat meat no more, and it's been a quite time. But if I want some jerk chicken, I don't want to go all the way to Jamaica. I want to go right there, Park Heights, and I want to get me some jerk chicken. I can appreciate my brothers over here selling jerk chicken. I don't want to get it from Mr. Chinese man. I don't want to get it from a quote-unquote FBA. I want to get it from the jerk chicken maker. That's what I want. That's right. We can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? If I want a burrito, see, I had to roll the tongue for y'all. Let me roll the tongue. If I want a burrito, I don't want you making me a burrito in your kitchen. I want to go see Jesus and them. I want a real burrito. All right, I ain't even know that real tacos was the soft ones that most didn't eat hard shell tacos. I want the real deal. I can appreciate that. See, the problem with us is we have yet to create a product that the world can appreciate. The moment that we create a product that the world can appreciate and we can come up from the world appreciate our product, just like the Italians steal spaghetti and steal pizza from ancient Egypt, and they make it their own. They make it their own, and they sell spaghetti to the world. They sell spaghetti to the world. They sell pizza to the world. People think pizza is Italian. Pizza ain't no good. They ain't no Italian. It's not Italian. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to start to wisen up, and we need to create things that the world can appreciate and stop all the crying. We need to stop all the crying. We need to stop all the crying and start creating. And the algorithm said we created hip hop, of course, but now we need to learn from those who infiltrated, mastered hip hop from the sales and marketing and business perspective and never let it happen again. These things only happen so we can learn from and not to let it happen again from for when our next great creation come about. There you go. The original pizza come from ancient Kemet. We cook pizza pie on a stone. That's right. That's right. My point is this. I like Haitian food. That's right. They got this place in South Baltimore. They got this place in South Baltimore at the market, the Haitian people. Oh man, they fresh from Haiti. And I don't want any Haiti food from the grocery store freezer. Understand what I'm saying? Some say pizza ain't come from ancient Kemet and tomatoes. Do you know what pizza pie is called? Pizza pie. I keep telling you, family, that pizza, let me explain to you, family, that pizza pie was created in ancient Kemet, and what happens is that Europeans will modify that which we created. Didn't I say that at the beginning of the show? That they would take something that we make and they would modify it. Hey, brother Tyrone, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention, Tyrone. I said that they would modify it and make it their own. Where have you been, brother? Don't come in here. What's your name? Tyrone Liang? Tyrone Liang. Let me tell you something. I don't come and mess with you on back of the trash truck, throwing the trash. I actually used to be a trash thrower too. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I do. You know what I mean? I know African food. Africans don't cook pizza. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. Family, let me tell you something. We was the first to use a stone to cook unleavened bread. Do you know what unleavened bread is? That means dough sitting on a rock cooking. Putting stuff on that dough. This brother is talking crazy. Tyrone got another thing going on. You know what I mean? Tyrone, would you want to debate me on it? Email me at tahakabay@gmail.com. And I'm going to tell you right now, they may not have called it pizza because it's two different languages. Crazy Tyrone. But what I'm going to tell you is the concept of flatbread, sauce on it, cheese on it, is an African thing. This guy's a nut. I mean, somebody said, what's your best pizza spot? More shy? Man, what's this joint, man? Oh, man. I just had to make it my pizza spot. Let me see. I'm going to tell you that. Ling just in here want to change the conversation. I got to tell him my favorite pizza spot. Hold up. I got to tell it, man. This joint. Let me see. I got to tell him. Don't tell him. Now, I forget the name of it, man, but they got the thin crust. And, man, they don't use a lot of sauce. Oh, man. I forget the name of the place, though. But anyway, I'm not going to let Lang distract me. But let me say this. I didn't say Egypt created pizza. I know the history from ancient Kemet with pizza. You may find it somewhere else, but that's not the point. And we're not going to belabor that point either. Anyway, let's get a shout from Vicky.
On the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
That's right. Shout out to Vicky. Thumbs up. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that these people that send the people, they are never, ever. That was probably Tariq talking. They never. Man, don't worry about that. Just time them out. They want to stop the feed. That's probably Tariq because he went live earlier. He ain't got nothing to do tonight. Anyway, one thing that you have to know is that these people, what's funny to me is that these people don't even understand that, these people don't even understand that they're being played. I mean, they want to debate pizza. We ain't debating pizza tonight. I mean, they only understand that they're being played. How is it that a man make a whole bunch of flag number 1. These are supposed to be flags that is going to bring you some form of consciousness and pride. Flag number 2, in the past 10 years, flag number 2, they're the Maroon Nation flag, the Melanoid Nation flag. How many nations do this guy got? Flag number 2. See, I just want to show you the grifter. Flag number 3, the FBA Nation flag. This fool has gone flag crazy. and then he got the revision. The FBA flag. He revised it. This fool done gone flag crazy. Look at this, man. You ain't never seen this before. I know you ain't. With the Ling Ling. You seen this one, Ling Ling? Look at that. This fool then went flag crazy. Look at that. Come on, man. Come on, man. And FBA, they mad at me. This guy come up with a flag every week. Ling Ling. All right, you right about the pizza, but did you get all these flags? You ain't gonna have no room in your yard with all these flags. You had about 5 flag poles. You're gonna be looking like the United Nations out that demonstration. Tariq gonna have people yard looking like the United Nations. They gonna have 150 flags out that demonstration. Oh my goodness. Tariq really be pulling that one on her. The whole yard looking like the United Nations of fools. I mean, FBA, y'all gonna be flying all these flags for real, man. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all gonna look like the car dealership having a sale with the red, black, and red, white, and blue flags flying in the wind. y'all ever see the car dealership when they ready to have a sale? They put them little flags up all over the place. Oh man, they go for anything, man. They go for anything, man. It's crazy, man. Look, don't forget. Coming up this year, they gotta go for Odd Tuesday. Remember, they sell anything. This guy sell anything. I mean, sell anything. Sell anything. He gonna sell you a holiday, man. He said, my man, my guy, why are you censoring my dude? Where's Lang at? Let me see. Nobody want to talk to you no more. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go make another count and be good. You know what I mean? Anyway, with that being said, and another thing that blows me away is this. Another thing that blows me away is this about Tariq Nasheed. Another thing that blows me away is that know without a doubt that this is mama. This is his mama-law. This is mama-law. Right? This is mama-law. This is mama-law. Now, throwing all that racial stuff, come on, man. That's mama-law. That's mama-law right there. However, mama-law, let me show you something about mama-law. Mama-law said, I stand with immigrants. All right. Mom-law said she stand with immigrants. That's what she said. So this is a confusing thing for me. This is a confusing thing for me. Mama-law said she stand with immigrants. But Tariq said immigrants gotta go home. Come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. Mom-law said she love immigrants. She love grits and immigrants. But Tariq say, no. These people crazy. She live in the mini mansion. Man, she live right up in that demonstration. She live right up in the demonstration. Yeah, she up in there. She laid up in that demonstration. I'm trying to tell you. And then how is she gonna lay up in there? And she don't like he don't like the immigrants. And she don't like him. I don't understand how this works. How they get along in there? I mean, I don't understand this. I don't get it. I don't really understand, man. This is crazy. It's crazy to me. This don't make no kind of sense to me that Mamla, she gonna fight with the immigrants. But Tariq Nasheed, he got a problem. This gotta stop, man. This gotta stop. Somebody gotta help us stop this. Anybody? Everybody? Somebody gotta help us stop this, man. This man is good and crazy. Let me show y'all something. Mamla, they're right up in this demonstration. Hold up. Mamla, they're right up in that demonstration. Right there. Right there. Let me show you. Yeah, Mamla live up in there. Right up in that demonstration, laid back, making a pork chop stew every night if she need be. I mean, after he come from acting like he at the Hidden History Museum, Mamla up there making Hidden History stew. I mean, you don't know what's in that demonstration. You don't know what's in that. That's right. You don't know what's in that demonstration. She right up in there. Right there. Making Hidden History stew. Yeah. Right there. She up in there. Chilling. All right. With the immigrants. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a game. Yeah. Listen. Somebody said, I could care less about personality. The depiction is rather one-sided. I could care less about personality. I'm interested in soul. M. Florida. What you have to understand is that this guy uses race as a tool to cause dissension, separation, and conflict. And he uses Europeans as a sounding board to separate us. It's a weird thing that he used the European concept of racism to draw us into his little web, and then he takes that energy to separate the mental from the diaspora of those who come from a common ancestor. And I ain't talking about monkeys. You know how people say, we all come from a common ancestor. No, we all come from the same origin of our ancestry, and we just spread out. That's it. You know, we all had the same mothers and fathers at the end of the day. And so he used Europeans as a sounding board to draw us in. That's the, would the fish bite the hook? Would the fish eat the worm if he knew the hook was in there? If the fish knew that worm had a hook in it and it's going to pull him out the water, quite naturally the fish wouldn't eat the worm because he'd be aware that the hook was hidden. And that's the same thing Tariq is doing. He's using racial things as the bait, the worm, and then hook you. And once he hook you, now he can do what he want to do with you. Cook you. He gonna hook you, then he gonna cook you. All right, come on, little fishy. Come on, little fishy. The white supremacist, the dominant culture, He used things like the dominant culture. Like he will call a European dominant right in front of their face. The dominant culture. How can they be the dominant culture if we are the ones that everybody follow? The dominant culture. These are catchwords. You know what I mean? These are catchwords. Somebody say, have you heard of immigrants are very disrespectful towards American-born? I don't care. They are messed up too. Listen, M. Flannery, let me talk to M. Flannery. M. Flannery says, have you heard of some dialogues of how immigrants are very disrespectful towards American-born blacks? I can understand it better if you address their disrespect. Let me address it right now. Why would I give that my energy when I know that their ignorance is on the level of one ignorance that would have to respond and turn into a heated conversation. If you not in my space, you got the right to say what you want. If you not, what I'm going to do, shout? I'm like a whole grown man. You think I'm going to shout back and forth with you on the internet because you said something? No, I might use that to teach you something, but to just idly go back and forth, that's just silly. That's silly. Idly go back and forth. They said this, oh no, he said that, and they said you a coon, and he said you a coon. You know what a guy did on Facebook yesterday? He pulled up somebody's name from Baltimore that was addicted to heroin. And he said, look at Tahaka Bay. And I got on the post. I was like, bro, have you taken your meds? Have you taken your meds? Are you okay? It was a former Moorish guy that I debated. He went on he pulled up an article of somebody named Antonio Johnson. He got locked up for selling drugs in 2021, and he was high on heroin and crack or something like that. And he posted it and say, this is Tahaka Bay. And I went right on the post and I was like, brother, are you high? Are you okay? Why in the world would I entertain somebody who's half crazy just throwing stuff to the wall and see what it stick? I'm like a real grown man here. I utilize Moorish World TV to awaken people. I don't use it to debate idle chatter. That's silly. That's silly. It may seem like we just having some fun, but there's a lot of lessons to be learned within the commentary and within the whole show here on Moorish World TV. I would never subject myself to somebody calling me one of those crazy names, and especially on the internet. Especially on the internet. Now, if we was in the carryout, and it might be different. But on the internet, are you serious? Are you serious? Nah, we're not doing that. You can do that. It don't make me no different because, again, our people have been traumatized from the African diaspora. No matter where the boat landed, no matter where they're indigenous from, our people have been traumatized, and we may say and do anything against one another. But my job is not to respond and say and do what you do. My job is to educate you, laugh at you, and bring you up to speed of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Of where I'm at. That's my job. You feel me? That's my job. Now, with that being said, family, I want to have a quick commercial break before I get out of here. So, family, I haven't seen this guy in a while. And I just want to say, if you happen to see this guy on social media, please tag me. He was a great defender of FBA. It seems to me that he has went silent of some sorts. Have anybody seen 6ix9ine Major lately? I've been looking and I haven't seen him, so I don't know if you have seen him. He was a great defender of FBA. He's missing in action. And we need to locate him. We do not use milk cartons anymore. We use the internet. So please, if you have seen 6ix9ine Major, email me at tahakabay@gmail.com. All right? And don't forget, email me at tahakabay@gmail.com. This has been a public service announcement for Moorish World TV, trying to find the lost and unfortunate FBAs. Now let's get back into it. 6'9" major family. That's right. I haven't. You know, he attacked me too. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. He did a whole little live stream on me one time. Not a live stream, but I'm talking about a Twitter space. I mean, Tariq Bay is a sex offender or something like that, he said. I said, good goodness gracious. Then I found out, I found out that this guy, man, he was all type of fed involved. I said, good goodness. And he ain't have enough audience for me. I like the people with the big audience so I can get more attention. That's right. I do this for attention. So I get more attention, and that way I can wake up more people. You know what I mean? Yeah. The more attention I get, the more people I can wake up. That's what this is all about. At the end of the day, the more attention I get, the more people I can wake up. So don't tell me, are you trying to get views? Correct. You just doing this for views? Absolutely. Why are you trolling? Because I need to. You doing this for money? Nah, not exactly. And what I mean, not exactly. YouTube don't pay you no money like that. Anybody do YouTube know that. This ain't the days when you get paid by views. You know, if people understand how YouTube work by watch time. It's totally different now. So that gas money ain't that serious. So you can rule that. Anybody that do YouTube know this. But nevertheless, we need people to watch. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We need everybody to watch so we can wake people up. So, family, another thing I got to, oh, man, God, I forgot. I got to pay these bills, man. Y'all ain't hitting the Cash App, so I got to pay these bills, man. You know what I mean? Family, please do not use chapstick that has been sitting around in your pocket for a week. You never know what could happen. Please do not use chapstick that has been sitting in your pocket for a week. Don't keep on puckering your lips with bad chapstick. This could be the results. Another public service announcement from Morse World TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's right. If you're not hitting the Cash App, I got to advertise. I got to pay bills, man. You know what I mean? I got to pay bills around here. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, the public service people pay me to do these things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think it's a game, man. The public service people pay me to do these things, man. Real talk, man. Y'all be thinking I'm around here playing, man. I'm not playing, man. Shoot. I mean, y'all playing games around here. Oh, man, let me thank Jay Hammer. Let me thank Gwendolyn Hanley. Oh, I supposed to not say name. Let me thank JB. And let me thank Betty. Let me thank everybody for your support. But I'm not finished yet. Thank you so much for y'all support, family. I appreciate it. But with that being said, family, we got to do better. We got to do better. And I want y'all to remember. Remember two things. Let's bring this up real quick. Family, these little terminologies that people make, like tether, listen to this. A term used by members of the American Negro ethnic group, referred to later in history as colored, African American, black, FBA, ADO. How do Tariq Nasheed get this into some sort of algorithm to describe African or Caribbean immigrants who moved to America for economic opportunity, using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle, while simultaneously disparaging the history, legacy, and lineage of the Negro American movement. Now let me stop here for a minute, family. You know good and well that you have never met nobody in your community that came from Africa, that came from Haiti, Puerto Rico, or anywhere else, act like this. I mean, D Nice said, you ain't give Tariq this much energy. Oh, absolutely did. Absolutely. Maybe you can get D Nice. Maybe, hold up, don't block D Nice. D Nice, maybe you can get Tariq to fisticuff. You know what I mean? They can't see, but we can see. Maybe you can get Tariq to fisticuff. I challenged Tariq for a MMA fight. And we can do it. We're gonna make some money. So he like to make money. So D Nice, would you be able to set that up for me? And I'll give him all the energy that you're looking forward to. All right? Anyway, with that being said, family, you ain't never seen nobody in your community. Never. Never. You ain't never seen nobody in your community tether or otherwise, sure they come for economic value. Everybody, why wouldn't the people come here to build economics? Why wouldn't people go anywhere to build it? That's a no-brainer. Like, for real. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, actually the term tether was born out of Jordan Peele's movie Us. Exactly. But what I'm saying is he flipped it. He flipped it and gave it, look at this. But let me say this. Let me say this. There was no FBA or ADOS in Jordan Peele's movie. So I'm talking about how it was flipped. But listen to this. It describes the African and Caribbean immigrants who moved to America for economic opportunity using the benefits of the American Negro civil rights struggle. What? Family. I watch Jamaicans build houses, West Indians cook roti, build businesses. I have never seen them take the benefits of the quote-unquote American Negro. If you really want to talk about someone that take benefits, just go into the business community. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody say, Tariq, as long as he has the cable right. Look, the point that I'm making is, if you want to see somebody getting benefits, go into the business community. But most of those that come from other countries and start businesses, they actually do work hard. You can't take that from them. Because I'm going to tell you something. I ain't one that can sit up in the kitchen with no chicken in the grease all day, no roti or any other tea all day long. You know what I'm saying? However, they work hard. And in order for them to actually get help, they actually educate themselves on that which is available. Why haven't we educated ourselves on that which is available and then apply pressure for that which we think should be ours? We're crying on the internet. We're crying on the internet. We're just crying on the internet. D Nice said, immigrants be hella disrespectful. We're crying on the internet. Where they be disrespectful, D Nice? What you do when they disrespected you? Let's talk about that. D Nice, you want to join me on the show? Because you can talk about that disrespect on the internet and cry like a grown man shouldn't be crying. But when someone disrespect you, what do you do? What do you do? Or are you just talking about internet chatter? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? If you talk about internet chatter, that don't count, fam. That don't count, fam. Internet chatter, though, if someone disrespects you, and whether it's a Caribbean, whether it's a FBA, whether it's a Moor, whether it's a Hebrew, what did you do? Don't try to paint nobody with no wide brush. That's the goofiest thing that you can do. That's more European than anything. That's more European than anything. What did you do when you were disrespected? That's the question. But if you talk about the internet, if you're talking about in this state of the internet, man, listen, man. We listen to brothers call sisters bees all day on the internet. And you worrying about somebody disrespecting. You got a whole line of us that we need to address before we even go across any water, any landmass to address anything else intellectually. We need to address us. How many do you address that disrespected us, that look like us, that is FBA? How many? How many? How many? None. But now you wanna focus. I mean, you wanna focus on one aspect of disrespect. No, address it all. Address it all. Address it all. I'm asking you, what I did is irrelevant. No, it's not, D-Nice. It's not irrelevant. Because if you are that passionate about disrespect from someone that's from another country, then I need to know, what have you done to sideline that? You're talking about the internet. That's all you're talking about. You're talking about the internet. You emotional because somebody called you something that you feel is disrespectful on the internet. Get off the internet. Just get off the internet. That'll solve your whole problem. Get off the internet. You won't see it. That's all you got to do. Just get off the internet and your problem is solved. There it is. Because obviously, you on the ground, you ain't giving me no example. Obviously. There you go, Skeletor. Skeletor said, get off the internet or talk about their mama. That's right, compete. Compete, because this is child's play. Look at somebody named Muhammad. This guy loves tethers. No, this is child's play. We need to grow up. Your name is Muhammad. Do you know what Muhammad mean, David? Do you know what Muhammad mean? You got a name like Muhammad and say somebody loves tethers because I don't take that serious on the internet? I'm supposed to get mad because a faceless person on the internet called me something that I feel what? Like I'm like a half 100. I'm supposed to get upset. I'm supposed to yell into my phone like they do around the way. Nah, just bring me my car. Just bring me my car. Let me tell you, just bring me my car. Just bring me my car. Why won't you bring me my car? I need my car now. You done had my car all day while you just bring me my car. That's what I'm supposed to do on the internet. I'm supposed to do that. That's what I'm supposed to do. Cause somebody called me. What's that name that they call us? They say in Nigeria. What's that name? I'm supposed to be yelling in my phone. I'm supposed to be creating an aneurysm. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to do all that because somebody called me a name on the internet. You goofy fool. Yeah, somebody called me a kata. I'm supposed to be yelling in my phone. What you mean I'm a kata? What you mean I'm a kata? Yo, your mother kata. That's what I'm supposed to do. An intelligent father, husband, friend, one who up there, that's what I'm supposed to do. You goofball. No, that ain't what I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do is say, hit the link and let's have a conversation. Hit the link and let me school you. Hit the link and let me raise your intelligence. Hit the link and see if you can be awakened or if you're going to stay asleep. Hit the link. That's what I'm supposed to say as an intelligent leader, as an intelligent brother, as an intelligent friend. That's what I'm supposed to do. Ain't no way in the world I'm supposed to be yelling in the computer. There's no way in the world. Hold up. I'm about to give you a number. Call this number before we get out of here. You can't be too long. Anybody got the number? Let me give you the number. He said, let me hit the link. Yeah, I'm a here you go. And put it in over here. I'm finished with the show, so you can come on in. There you go. Hit the number. Hit the number. That's what I'm supposed to do. There is no link to this. This is a different, you can't get a link to this. You can't get a link to this. Call the number. Or email me. We can go live. We can go live on my next show. Email me to alkabay@gmail.com. We can go live on my next show. But I mean, you ain't talking about nothing. You might as well just talk. You don't even know what Muhammad mean. Come on, hit the phone. Hit the number. You can't get a link on here. This is not the type of software where a link comes with it. This is not that type of software. Hit the link. Hit the link, Muhammad. Hit the link, David. Come on, David. I mean, not hit the link. Hit the hit the call line. Anyway, let's see. Drop the link and I can school you on Moorish Masters. Set up a show. Hit the brother, we can do this show on Saturday, brother, to hawkabay@gmail.com. I mean, yeah, talk to hawkabay@gmail.com. You gonna school me on Moorish madness? This fool definitely don't know me. And I gotta call you a fool respectively because you definitely don't know me. There's nothing you can school me on, Moorish. Nothing. I mean, there's nothing you can school. I can set up the show. Email me at tahakabay@gmail.com. Tell me your talking points, and we can do it on Saturday. That'll be a beautiful show. Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You ready for that? Huh? You ready for that? Send the email right now. Send the email right now so I can show the people you serious. Send the email right now. You obviously don't know me. You new over here. Oh, man. You don't know me. Ain't nothing you can tell me about no Moorish. No, sir. No, sir. And all that goofy stuff that you read on the internet, I'm going to make you look goofy quoting it. That's right. But anyway, with that being said, family, anyway, family, last but not, hey, hold up, Skeletor. What Skeletor say about bean pies? David Muhammad, don't you have a bean pie sitting in the fridge you got to eat? No, he can bet that bean pie. I'd like bean. No, I don't like them no more. They got too much sugar. I'm sorry. Yeah, he can have it. He can have it. Bean pies got too much sugar. I used to love bean pies until I got a little bit more health conscious. Man, them bean pies got way too much sugar, man. Good goodness gracious. Bullets got it. What up? My man Bullets got it in the building. What up, Bullets? Man, you keep people heated on the internet. Bullets Gotti got every rapper in the hood upset with him, man. Man, my goodness, bro. Anybody know Bullets Gotti? Bullets Gotti got everybody upset. Good goodness, man. He got whack 100, 2,000 upset. I got you, Bullets. Hey, bro, I'm going to be in your chat next time you go live, bro. I'm going to be in your chat, bro. We going to set up a show. But Bullets got everybody, man. That's what I like. You know, Bullets get the explosion. But anyway, family, listen. At the end of the day, shout out to my man Bullets Gotti, man. He keep them mad. Keep them fired up, man. Once you get people mad, that means you got them thinking. That's right. They can't think why they mad, but after they calm down, they be like, man. With that being said, yeah, uh-oh. Let me show you, family. Look at this. Look at your boy. And now the FBAs are not convinced that this guy has scammed them. They not convinced that this guy scammed them. Look at this. He's got an advertising that every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., they're going to have something going on. Now, he announced that in April. I mean, I just put the number in there. Come on, man. You got to hurry up. What's the number? Anybody remember the number? Somebody say, what's your number? Somebody say, what's your number? 1 second. I just had the number now. 410. I ain't got a lot of time now. We can schedule a show later, man. You hit me late. You know what I mean? 635 12. I should know this number by now, and I had it forever. Yeah. Anyway, hit the line, man. Come on. You gotta hurry up. But if you don't cuss, don't be doing no cussing over here. If you cannot express yourself without cussing, it ain't no use even coming on my show. You know what I mean? But anyway. But every Wednesday, fam, look who in the crowd though. And you mean tell me the FBAs are not saying nothing? Look at the commercial. The hottest comedian celebrity pop up. He ain't had one since the first time. And it's at a museum. He ain't did nothing museum-y. Look at that. He ain't did nothing museum-y. Nothing. Look at that. This is some foolishness going on here. Tariq ain't did nothing museum-y. Nothing. I like that word. That's why I keep saying it. He did not museum-y. Yeah, I like it. Museum-y. That's my word. Anybody use my word, I'm telling you, that's right. I'm gonna copyright strike you. Don't use my word. Museum-y. Anybody know how to spell it? Look at this. And the FBAs are excited. They got their own museum. Man, the FBAs ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves to even support this any further. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Did the brother call? What's going on, bro? Did he call? Where you at? Hold up. What time? Let me call this guy. Maybe I missed it. I ain't hear a ring. Y'all hear a ring? I ain't hear nothing. All right, let's see. I'm going to call him back. I ain't hear nothing. Hold up. Peace and reparations. Peace and no hesitation. No cussing, no fussing. Oh, it's going to be some bussing. Nah, I'm just playing. Who I'm speaking with?
What's up, Taharka? This is Tawny Choctaw from Twitter Spaces.
Who?
Tawny Choctaw from Twitter Spaces. You said let you know if anybody saw that naked Moret 69 Major.
Oh! Uh-oh! And what happened? Where you at?
There's been a spotting of the...
Hold up, family. We got our on-the-ground correspondents calling in. Give me a chance to show you what we're talking about. We're talking about 6'9" Major. He's been spotted. Hold up, let me turn up the volume. All right, we ready?
All right. He's been spotted under a FBA Death Row Records emblem that's on Twitter. And yesterday he went live calling the FBI to snitch on a fellow space member.
No.
Yes, and it's a recorded space.
Sis, can you be my correspondent on the show and we do a show together like once a week? You troll and find out what's going on for me.
Oh no, I don't have to troll. I like to be outright with it.
No. What I mean, I need you to catch everything, and I need you to bring it to the people. I need a correspondence. I do.
Oh, absolutely.
You got me? Hey, sis. Email me at taharkabay@gmail.com. Let's set up that. Let's find out what's going on. Because, this guy attacked me, and he defended FBA with every bone that he could come up with in his body. And then he just disappeared.
Oh, no, he didn't disappear. He just hides under different profiles. Also, I'm not sure if you're aware, there's a video on YouTube of him just about abusing a senior citizen. It's a woman that's lying on the ground. It looks like she's lying in her own urine, and he's in the background talking to her, but filming it for the camera. I'll also send that to you once I come across it, which should be almost immediately.
Okay, and I need you to email me. We got to do a show together. We got to. I mean, build up a whole a folder of these weird people so we can inform people. You got me?
I got you. You do know he's also he's going back and forth to court because he was impersonating a police officer, and he apprehended some woman and had her lying face down on the ground. It
sounds like we need to do a whole show about a 6'9" major. That what it looked like. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, he also stole money from Black Lives Matter.
I remember that one. I remember that one. Oh man. So you gonna email me. You're going to email me tonight, and then we going to connect tomorrow, and we going to put this show together. We need correspondence. That's what we need.
Oh, definitely.
Are you a tether?
Oh, hell no, I'm not a tether, but I'm a tether lover.
I'm not a tether, but I'm a tether brother. I'm a tether brother. I'm a brother of all.
Oh, you a tether brother. Got you.
Yeah. I'm not a tether, but I'm a tether's brother. You know what I mean? I love all my people. I don't care where they spring from. I don't care how ignorant, how crazy they are, as long as they ain't turning us in. I'd rather for you cuss me out, call me crazy, call me a kata, than turn me in with the feds.
Man, they don't even know what a kata is. That is the only thing they're sticking to.
Yeah. So. Well, I'm a tether's brother, and she's a tether's lover, and we have started a new show called The Correspondence of Moorish World TV. Thank you so much, sis. Don't forget to email me to huckabay@gmail.com.
I won't, and I will.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, sis. Peace and love. Oh, my goodness, family. Let me tell you something. I turned my mic up super loud. I hope I ain't bust your eardrums, but I wanted y'all to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted y'all to hear it. So, family, we're going to have to do a call in this show. E-Bizzle, I can't go too much long. I got to get up. Listen, I got to work tomorrow. Jay Hammer and Crip and all of those that hit the Cash App. Hold up, man. Shoot. Somebody say I'm live right now. Hold up, man. Who is this person right here? All right, man. I'm going to try to call one more, man. Man. Let me see. I hope it's a supporter. You know what I mean? I don't want no trouble this time night.
Talk to me.
Peace and love, family. Who I'm speaking with? You told me call you because I'm live tonight. Who I'm speaking with?
What's up, man? It's Daniel.
This Daniel?
Daniel out here in Cali.
Out in Cali. What's going on, Daniel?
What's up, man? Just want to tap in with you and get an understanding.
Talk to me.
Yeah, the whole FBA thing, man. If you got a problem with that, how about we call ourselves Native?
No, brother. I want to cut your wisdom. I don't have a problem with FBA. I have a problem with.
Let me cut your wisdom. Let me cut yours for a second. No disrespect. Let me cut yours for a second, just to clarify.
Right.
How about we call ourselves Native Black Americans? Does that work better for you instead of FBA?
I want to explain. I don't mind. Let me tell you just my perspective. I don't care what people call themselves personally. The problem is, let me finish, brother. You gotta let me finish. You gotta let me respond.
Go ahead, brother.
I don't care what people call themselves, FBA, Moor, Hebrew, or whatever the case may be. The problem is that Tariq has monetized it and he uses it to make money and to enrich himself. You understand what this is what I'm saying? So I'm speaking to that.
Hold on, but let me cut your wisdom, brother. I listen to you, but let me understand. Let me clarify something. Tariq Nasheed, it's nothing wrong if somebody does some work. There's nothing wrong with them profiting from the work if they're doing a good thing, if it's constructive. Now, with Tariq Nasheed, from what I've seen, you know, you kind of got away from the whole Marcus Sanders thing. If you got something on that, I wish you stayed on that. But attacking black Americans for self-identifying, you out of line for that.
No, I just told you. Let me hold up. Can you let me say it one more time? I don't have a problem how people identify themselves. Did you get that part?
Yes, you do, because you brought on all these immigrants.
Brother, I'm going to say again. I just hung up on bro. Because I'm not going to let anybody create a narrative that I have a problem with somebody identifying themselves. Everybody in this chat tonight know that this is not about FBA, how you identify yourself. This is all about grifting. This is all about using terminology to take advantage of unsuspected brothers and sisters amongst our group. That's what this is all about. And I'm not going to allow, if I tell you that I don't care how you identify yourself, you're not going to come back and tell me, yes, you do. I just told you I don't. That ain't enough for you, so now you got to go. I told you I do not care. You can identify yourself whatever you want. The show is about grifting. That's what it's about. And I asked where the FBA at, and you pop up, Daniel, you pop up and you show the same mentality that we have seen time and time again. A bunch of emotionalism, unintelligent commentary that don't even meet the standard of an intelligent conversation, and you keep repeating yourself after I tell you where I stand. So we don't have a conversation. We can't have a conversation if I sit here and tell you that it's not about what you call yourself. And you tell me, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That reminds me of a relationship when you're 20 years old. You know what I mean? I seen you. You was right at the mall. No, I wasn't. I was at work. You was at the mall. I seen you. I'm telling you, I was at work. Here's my time card. No, you made that time card up. No, it's a stamp that you put in the machine and it's my time card. I got a copy of it because I get paid. And I seen you. You can't go nowhere with that. Okay, you seen me. All right, that's it. Like a ghetto relationship. Okay, you seen me. Okay, whatever. Okay, you see. Okay, now what? You seen me, now what? I'm telling you I was at work, but you seen me? Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's the time card where the two holes get poked in. Yeah, you know what I mean? Skeletal. and I gotta keep playing. I gotta keep saying the same thing over and over to the point and say, okay, you seen me, whatever. Now what? Now what? Okay. You see me, now what? Okay. Oh, you was there. You was there. No, I wasn't, but if you want me to be, that's just what it's gonna be. Because I ain't got time to go back and forth with you all the time. I just told you. I love my FBA brethren and sisters. I don't care about that. I mean, what I'm trying to do is, and he still was ready to justify and say, if he did some good things, he got Europeans dancing in the museum, in the commercial. Why you mad? Why you mad? He got Europeans dancing in the museum at the commercial. Why you so mad? Actually, I'm not mad. I don't care. I'm just saying I don't want our people to fall victim in giving their resources to one that is not utilizing those resources for our liberation as they claim to. And those resources can go towards those who are actually doing some wonderful things. So, family, with that being said, family, I'm so glad y'all joined me tonight. I'm so glad.
On the count of 3, hit that thumbs up button, share. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm so glad you joined me tonight.
Thumbs up.
Y'all, did y'all thumbs up? Did y'all thumbs up? I'm hoping y'all thumbs up, because I really appreciate y'all joining me tonight. You know what I mean? So we got to finish. Yeah. Hey, Daniel. What up, Daniel? I still love you, my brother. Even in your sleepiness. Me and Kelly and slap me up with some charges. If I was 25, I probably would have. That's what we call it. Thank you for joining me, family. Huh? Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. Anybody that want to get on the show? Somebody say no music? Somebody can't hear the music? Why you can't hear the music?
Plotting to get me because
Oh my goodness.
Check 1, 2.
What did I do?
Check.
I made a mistake and pressed the wrong button. I was tripping.
Yeah. This the
Oh
real deal.
my goodness, my
Let's go. Yes, sir.
apology.
This the real deal. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
I said the feds is watching, informing, plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing the
I was
stars. They say
dancing
I'm
to
trolling
myself.
like 50. They thought they catch me in Cali and smack me up with some charges. If I was 25, I probably would have stopped them up regardless. On the run from the feds because that boy is a fed. If it was back in the day, I put a price on his head. You wanna swim
I
in
was
the
dancing
fraud,
by
you wanna swim in
myself.
the fraud.
Black
With
Girls
the
Read
feds
tried to
on the
warn
block
me.
with And in the car, nah, I'm a little smarter. I live to fight tomorrow. I refuse to let you leave me to slaughter, you little punk. I got children to raise, I got people to uplift. Your intention is to enslave my people in grift, and at the same time snitch on anybody suspicious.
Thank you,
You're a
Deronda.
government witness and they just changed the
Destroy
name.
all
Gave you a
secrets.
new identity, location,
Salute.
and fame. But we know who you are. You can't hide no more markets. It's coming to light what you done did in the darkness. Been an agent for years. Yeah, back in 91, you infiltrated.
Hey, guess what we gonna do?
the rap game. It's Cosmo Flex. Your job is done.
Finish him.
The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. The feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds is watching, informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing these frauds. They say I'm trolling like 50. I said the feds
Finish him.
They say I'm trolling like watching. They say I'm trolling
Come on,
like
man.
50.
You know they can't see.
Watching informants plotting to get me, cause I'm exposing
I'm about to
these
release some
frauds. They
songs,
say
though,
I'm trolling
soon.
like 50.
I'm about to get
I got
busy.
the heart of Muhammad and the wisdom of Ali.
What up, Miss
I never
Sandra?
say why me? Instead I say why you? Didn't need
DOAS,
the warning.
tangible.
You know how I do.
We
Destroy
need
the
ours.
devils, cause the devil's a punk. I'm the manifest of God, star crescent and unk, and use a Twitter revolutionary way to get hacked. I say I got smacked, sitting in front of your compact. I'm boots on the ground, 10 toes down out west. I could have called on my people and pulled up to your rest. In your gated community is your federal prison. Don't think that we don't know how you really living. We got you.
Finish him.
Since the feds is watching, informing, plotting to get me.